these aspects play with one another. The concept that you have to choose your path is a commentary about life. The field of intent weapons, the weapons of intent. I use boffers. People, you should use boffers. Well, I can choreograph a fight using live steel. It's not a problem. You choreograph it like you would choreograph anything else. We're careful. We are very, very, very careful about our choreography so no one gets hurt. So we could do it with live steel. But in my world, the blades of intent talk about the field of intent. Now, the field of intent is a wide range of things, and one of the best ways to bring it out into the front picture so you know what I'm talking about is, if you go looking for evil, you'll find it. Okay? That phrase is exactly what I'm talking about. One of my tattoos is of Mega Man. Okay. Hey, look, it's Mega Man. Now, the reason why I have Mega Man as a tattoo is because of this particular concept. If you've ever played Mega Man, most of my viewers are men, boys, guys, dudes, whatever phrase you want. We have some girls, and that's cool too. And hey, ladies, I'm glad you're here. But most of my people have probably played Mega Man in one kind, form, or another. And with that, the idea is you go through a level, you beat the bad guy, you get the bad guy's gun. Once you beat the bad guy, then you go through the next level using the bad guy's gun. Alright? For me, Mega Man is a symbol of using things that were made for evil, but using them as tools of good. The concept that there is no good or evil except for the intention of a user. For example, a firearm by itself is neither a good thing or a bad thing. Once it's picked up by someone and used for a purpose, does then it take on a good or bad interpretation. That's what this tattoo is all about. Anyway, these weapons are weapons of intent. And what this has to do with is this is what you're armed with, people, in the everyday life. This is the weapons that you have as your field of intent. What I mean by this is going to be a little odd. You know how, the idea of a gift, it doesn't matter what the gift is. What matters is the thought behind the gift, right? It's the thought that counts, which does make you wonder about attempted murder. Anyway, it's the thought that counts in my world. It's what you intend. The item itself is this soft, squishy, foamy thing, but to choose to attack someone, you have to put a field of intent. Alright? You can bump into someone and then you're just going to bump into them, but when you choose to attack them, your intent, your field of intent is the weapon that you're using. Anyway, that's a little bit of some insight into my storyline. And the reason why I'm telling you all about this insight to my storyline and so on and so forth is what I'm going to really start focusing on. As well as that, besides that, I'm going to be giving my advanced lessons now. My advanced lessons. You see, my advanced lessons are going to be tricky. They're not at all what you expect they're going to be. This next particular statement that I'm going to say is going to be... It's going to put a burr up a whole bunch of people's backsides, and I understand that. And I understand your disdain for my comments. And I understand how you would like to cite me on the hundreds and hundreds of ways that I'm wrong. Go ahead. Doesn't matter. The basic lessons and the basic strikes and attacks that I taught will block just about anything there is as far as one strike to one strike. Okay, there's some stuff about leverage that I didn't fully go into, and I could go into depth more about the stuff, but the basic moves are the basic moves, and the basic attacks are the basic attacks. And you know, if someone's attacking you from this quadrant coming this direction, no matter what cool move they did beforehand, no matter what style they learned to swing from, if the blade is coming at you from this angle, it's a 2 block. Okay? That is so not the point. Everything that you need to know about boffer fighting, I've already told you. The rest is you. The rest is your style, your ability, your skill, your thinking, your ingenuity, you coming up with new combos for you. That's all that's left. And I can't teach you that. Only you can. The mid-range lessons were about flow. Yes, I was still using a boffer as a tool, but I told you you could also pick up a stick. The flow was the lesson. And my advanced classes are not gonna even have boffer as the tool anymore. The advanced classes are for advanced thinking, advanced learning, advanced looking further than what I just hand you and start using your noodle, do the noodle dance, and understand using your wisdom. And I know there's a couple of people going, that's a lot to ask. Well, that's just too bad. You'll have to step up. Anyway, my advanced classes are going to come from left field, and I apologize for that, but only a little. So, what you're going to have is my classes coming up, and as well, you're going to be getting more of my storyline. Which, by the way, they will commingle. I'll be putting some of my lessons in the storyline. My friends, I've missed you. I really have, and I hope that you're doing well. I hope that your lives are treating you with all the respect and dignity that you deserve. And we're going to have a lot of fun from here on in. That right there is my end music. Hang in there. Know that I love you. Matter of fact, remember, love. It's what you do.